Hello everyone, I'm ExtraCheesy87 and this is Let's Play Yakuza 3 Part 39. In the previous video we investigated Haruka because she was doing some shady stuff because apparently she thought Kiryu was poor as hell. We are not poor, Haruka. We have 878,000 yen, which is, it's it's decent pocket change, you know? Pretty good, just walking around money. Maybe not rich, but for someone who's unemployed, that's pretty good. We're supposed to be going back, but like Haruka apparently gives you like challenges if we go to like mini games and stuff. Like there's a trust mechanic back in this game. I'm not opposed to doing some, but I can't really think of anything. Because she didn't want to do anything with darts. We did some pool with her. Like, I wouldn't mind doing one more activity. But I hate Mahjong. Just out of curiosity, do you have a challenge for me? No? But you didn't have one last time either. I don't know, it's kind of random. Because we went into the bar. And then she didn't want to do anything, and then when we left, she was like, "Hey, let's do the most amazing combo shot." That's also technically illegal, according to the rules. What else is there? Aqua Sky, that's the bar. We did some karaoke. Where's the shogi place? It's over there. Do you want to do anything again? You want us to do more pool? I'll do more pool. I had fun with pool. I wonder if you'll give us a golf challenge. You might give us a golf challenge. How do you get into the shogi place? You got anything for me here? No? Maybe most of your stuff is in Kamurocho, I don't know. Hi-yo to you too. Where do you want to go? You want me to do any golfing? Doubt the golf course is still open at this time of day? Well, fine. Okay, well, whatever, Hark. If you don't want to do anything, then we're going home. Go to sleep. Like we live in the dark ages. Like I've been living in with no internet last 4 or 5 days, man. Still not back as of the time of recording. Granted, I've recorded several videos today, so which is nice. Good to be able to kind of record again, because I've basically been pretty bored last few days. Because another problem is like I didn't really have anything downloaded on my computer before my internet went out. It's basically just like this Disco Elysium, and then like a few just random things. The only which that I really had any interest in is I've been playing a lot of Slay the Spire lately, which is that's a pretty good game. I pretty much like keep it permanently installed on my computer because I'll play it like 2 times every like 6 months. But it's just there's a lot of variety in the game, but the problem with Slay the Spire is that like if you want to win, it's kind of boring. Because there's not really a lot of like there is a lot of build variety, but you don't have much control over it. It's basically like if you get certain cards early on that are like, hey, this works for, X archetype of build, you pretty much have to try and full commit to it, because if you want to try and like do your own thing, you'll just like die. At least on the higher ascensions, but it's almost time for you kids to get to bed. At least that's my experience. I'm not like an expert on the game. I just kind of casually play it every once in a while, but I'm gonna take a bath first. Can you check on the others for me while I'm there, Uncle Kaz? Make sure they've all taken baths and ask how their homework's coming along while you're at it. But I gotta make sure they're taking a bath. If they want to be stinky, that's on them. I'm not gonna force them to take a bath. I mean, maybe if they're like a little kid and they're like, you know, I don't understand the concept of bathing and why it's important, but these kids are old enough to know to fucking wash their ass. And if they don't want to, I mean, that's on them. Ayako-chan, Ayako-chan! I saw the cutest little dog toy at the pet store today. Old dog used to have a toy just like it, so I'm sure Mama would love it too. Can I borrow some money to get it for him? Please? Wonder how much it costs. I only have a little more than 500 yen of my allowance left. How much do you need, Azumi-chan? 878,000 yen. 500 yen? That's practically all I have left. Still a few more days and I'll get more allowance. Please, Mama's gonna love it. Alright. Thanks, Ayako-chan. You passed the test. Now we're gonna double your allowance. Ayako-chan, I need money. I need my bowl cut. It wasn't bowly enough, so I need to get another form-fitting bowl to really get it bowled up. You know what I mean? My teacher's so mean. Said he gave me a purple nurple and said, give me all your lunch money. Calm down, what happened? Thinks I cheated on her math test because I got a perfect score. And wouldn't believe me when I tried telling him the truth. I said, do you really think a kid with this bowly of a haircut would get anything less than a 100 on a math exam? And then he gave me a purple nurple and said, give me all your lunch money. He does that a lot. He just called me a liar and gave me a bunch of extra homework as punishment. Grammar homework. I don't get it at all. Don't worry, Shiro. You don't ever actually have to use grammar in real life. It's just something they teach you in school, and then you never really need it ever again. Ever. Because nobody gives a shit. And if they do, you just give them a purple nurple and say, give me your lunch money. Really? Thanks, Ayako-chan. If anything, actually using proper grammar will out you as some sort of nerd slash foreign speaker. Or not foreign speaker, you know what I mean. So, like, usually, like, people who learn English as a second language honestly do generally have, like, better grammar than native born speakers. Hi, Uncle Kaz, because, you know, they, like, kind of learn the rules, like, out of context, so to speak. I mean, it's probably the same for other languages too, where if you learn it as like a non-native speaker, you're going to be more proper because you're learning it, you know, within isolation and just purely the scholarly context as opposed to just learning the language, you know, innately. I was just about to. Yeah, I think Ayako-chan's in there now. He'll be out any second, I'm sure. By the way, Ayako. What is it? It's just, you spend too much time putting other people's needs before your own. Of course I do, they need me. I think I hear Ayako-chan getting out of the bath. I should go jump in. Right. That doesn't sound good. I don't like the idea of like having to be like the 9th person in line for a bath. I don't even like... It makes literally no sense, but like I don't like taking a shower or like a bath. I mean, I don't take baths, but like a shower right after someone else has. It's like, I mean, it's so stupid, but it's like I don't like it when the shower is like pre-wet. I mean, it doesn't. It makes no sense, but it kind of like squicks me out. Like, I mean, it's like a minor, very minor, but it's like, it does kind of bother me when it's like, the shower's already wet. Hey, Uncle Kaz, something wrong? It's Ayako. Ayako-chan, what about her? She needs to kick back, relax. Sometimes you just give a nerd a purple nurple and say, give me all your lunch money. I mean, it's great that she put so much effort into making sure everyone else is okay, but I'm honestly kind of worried she's not taking care of herself. Man, I love the Dadryu stuff. This really should have been the whole game. I mean, I don't have like, I think the main plot's fine. I enjoy it when we do it. But man, the Dadryu stuff is the real highlight of the game for me. Not sure. It's just the impression I get. Honestly, I kind of been feeling the same way. Ayako-chan thinks she has to take care of everyone else and she's older than they are. She almost treats it like some kind of job. Keep offering help too, but she turns me down flat every time. Plus what? I think the other kids ask her for stuff they're too afraid to ask me for. I think I'd get mad at them. Would you? Hell yeah, I would. Ayako-chan's so nice that she can't say no, no matter what they ask for. She barely thinks for herself. I think you're right. Let's get her a worm. What? Sorry, just the sparkling made me think that. The next day. What if it was just like 4 years later? Just the whole military base plot got dropped, resolved off screen. It's just Dadryu stuff now. What should we make for dinner tonight, Haruka-chan? Good question. What do the others feel like having? Izumi-chan! You end up getting that new toy for Mame? Must have been so happy you bought it home for him. Nah, I bought something else. Oh, that? They're all sold out. What about the 500 yen I lent you? Friend used it to buy some candy. So good. Yo, you're about to unleash a demon. Wrong, Shiro. More homework? Nuh-uh. Hands in the homework you helped me with yesterday. Our teacher got real mad because it wasn't 400 words like he said it should be. Gave me detention, purple nurple, my lunch money's gone. You know the drill. Huh? I didn't realize it had to be a certain length. But it said right in the top corner of the page. If you're gonna help, at least try and do it right. And that's your fault, dude. Little asshole. It's not very nice, Shiro. Ayako-chan took time out of her night to help you. You'd be grateful. Ayako-chan. Ayako? Ayako-chan, wait! Haruka, what happened? Your kids are being little shits. Where's Ayako? Listen up, everyone. What's going on, Uncle Kaz? It's Ayako. Huh? What about her? Kids need to realize how much Ayako does for them. Better talk to each of them one-on-one. Who's up? First things first, fucking... We'll start easy with Izumi, because I don't think she's not a bad actor, she's just a little dumb. Izumi. Uh-huh. Ayako gave you that 500 yen to buy a nice new toy for Mame. How do you think she felt when you told her you just bought candy for you and your friend instead? Now, who's up? Shiro. Being a little shit. Shiro, when you needed help with your homework last night, who did you go to? Ayako-chan, but... No buts. She had her own work to worry about. But she still took the time to make sure you got the help you needed. What did you say to her today, Shiro? I don't know. Mitsuo probably fucks up a lot. Well, you did something wrong, probably. Mitsuo. Yeah? Remember that fight you got into the other day? Do you know who you went to apologize to the boy's parents? Wait, that was Ayako-chan? That's right. You didn't have to do that. Just a little scuffle. A little scuffle that left the other boy with a broken bone. He fractured one in his hand when he fell. Ayako's apology is the only thing that kept it from boiling over into a much bigger issue. He would have gone straight to prison. For life. Guess that's why she kept telling me to go say I was sorry. Taichi, you've definitely done some shit that needed her help. Taichi. What? Remember when you collapsed in your buckwheat allergy? Yeah. You ever think about who rushed to call the doctor for you? It was Ayako. Probably. I don't know. I wasn't really there. I don't even know who you three are. I know who Rion is. Okay, Koji, that's the blue one. Koji. What, me? You. Ayako always patches you up when you got hurt playing baseball, right? How often do you thank her for that? Well... Rihanna, remember that time you were being racist? Me? I didn't do anything. Who gave you those clothes? Ayako-chan? So what? She got those for you because she knew how embarrassed you were about the burn scar on your arm. Have you ever been that considerate towards any of the other kids sitting at this table? Well... And last but not least, I don't really know anything about you. Eri. You and Ayako had a fight the other day, but she didn't hold a grudge. She forgave you right away and still treated you just the same as she always does, didn't she? Yeah? I think you guys realize how much Ayako-chan does for all of us. And you definitely aren't grateful for it. We're a family, right? We should be there for each other. Agreed. Now, I'm going to find Ayako. It's okay, Uncle Kaz will bring her back and we can all show her how much we appreciate her. At least for like a day or so, and then we'll kind of forget about all this and just go back to like normal. You must have gone downtown. Arf arf, can't you just be on the beach? So far that's where everyone who's had a problem is gone. They go to the beach. Because the solution to their problems could just be the bounty of the sea. And another demon stone. Who's out here throwing demon stones in boxes and putting them out to sea? I feel like we shouldn't be collecting these, Q. We might unleash, like, Beelzebub or something. I mean, you could probably take them. But... my controls! They got all, like, jammed up. When the camera switched and swatched it. I don't know, downtown, alright. Well, every time they've said downtown, they actually meant the market down here, so... You guys look suspicious. Ah, shit! You didn't look like a guy who was gonna fight me? I don't know if we haven't seen you before. You're a new type of fella who wants to... have Kiryu break his fist on you? How is that not a counter? Like, I couldn't have done that any later. I'm honestly, like, I thought it would be too late and we were gonna get slapped. Bro, my counter. That's the counter. I don't care what you say. Little Shabada. Oh, my heat action, please. Alright, and then... what are you... Can we counter you? I can't remember if we can counter these guys. Okay. I mean, that should have been a counter. Oh, you missed the kick. How did that hit me? Bro, I'm dodging. Come on, don't miss the super kick. You missed the super kick. Bro, I was kicking you in the back of the head. Here, this should cover the protection fee. How about you cover my ass, you little asshole? Give me some boba tea. And we're gonna have all the boba tea at this rate. Some passion fruit juice. Yeah, sure, whatever. Okay. Any Ayakos? If I was Ayako, where would I go a to? Well, I don't know. Probably the Opa store. No! I got stuck on the damn fucking motorcycle, man. Bro, he's made of HP. Little fucker. How is he blocking the damn sledgehammer? That shit don't even make any gosh dang sense. Kiryu doesn't kill people, by the way. Kiryu has never killed a soul. It's not really his vibe. Please unequip this. I mean, you know, some people might say hitting a man 3 times in a row with a sledgehammer right to the head would probably kill them, but wrong. The guy probably already had built up a resistance to blunt force trauma because he's had a lot of it. Because obviously they're really stupid to try and fight Kiryu. You know, he already had some massive CTE. So a little bit more doesn't hurt. What are you? Oh, you're the candy place, I think. Still looking for my buried treasure. Still feel like it should be right here. I really have no clue. I guess we'll go look through Hatsumachi. And there's also the issue that, like, we could just walk right past her. This is fun. It's fine. I mean, you could give me like a little bit of direction, other than just wander around randomly. I was a disgruntled child. Where would I go? Probably the golf course. Yes, the golf course. Because there's always a chance that, like, we did walk where she was and just didn't see her. No, I'm coin lockering. I'm is that her? There you are. Hey, chickadee. We'll talk later. Ooh, a Reaper. So it's maybe a make weapon magazine. Alright, what up? Ayako, I've been looking all over for you. Literally all over. This is the last place I looked. The last place I could look. Come on, let's go home. Holy shit, she's moving. I'm not going back. Ayako, wait! gonna get into trouble, and then Q's gonna have to... What? No, no! Do I have to tackle her? I don't want to tackle her. Holy shit, she is schmoving! I mean, she's not gonna outrun us. She ain't got no stamina. I mean, she is fast as a fuck boy, but we are like the noble hunter-gatherer chasing after the gazelle. We may not be as fast as you, but you will never out-stamina us. Ayako, I need you to listen to me. Bro, Q squared up. I'm always doing stuff for other people. I don't care about morning glory anymore. What are you doing, girly? Just kind of like ran around in a circle. Wonder, okay, Q, maybe you should try and adopt her arm movement. That's maybe the secret to her speed. It's the wild flailing. This is a new technique. Olympic runners should study her. She is moving. I guess they have to make her too fast so I can't tackle her. Okay, it won't even let me tackle her. Oh, we could jump. I gotta stop running. You go fucking blow a gasket. Please. Listen to me. Holy shit. You're not that gassed. We can jump. Won't let me tackle her. But we can jump. I didn't think it would be funny if we were supposed to tackle her. I can't keep running. Bro, Q, she's like 11. Granted, there's probably a lot of 11-year-olds who could outrun me. What? Did I break the game? Because we lost the meter and everything. Why the hell are all these cars here? Hey, Russ! Damn it, I'm too tired. So what I have to say. Please, Ayako. He's gonna fucking die. Ayako. I need you to believe me when I say I'm grateful for everything you do for us, Ayako. So is Haruka. So are all the other little shits. Now they ask a lot of you. I know they don't thank you enough. That doesn't mean they don't appreciate you. And it certainly doesn't mean they don't love you. Kaz. Come on. How about you head home? Sure has homework you need to do. You following? You wanna play some pool? We can play some pool. Got any sub stories with you? No? You wanna go play golf? Man, they put a hit out on golf. I guess they decided I was too powerful once I learned how the controls worked. They're like, oh man, don't let this dude play golf again or else he'll just be hitting eagles all day, every day. Embarrassing everyone. Oh, she is swinging them arms. You wanna do anything on the beach? Alright, gang. Better apologize in a human pyramid.
みんな綾子姉ちゃんいつもありがとう
This is my homework I want you to do.
これはごめんなさいいつも本当にありがとう
Now, could you please go make me dinner?
はいこれ
みんなしばらく綾子ちゃんが休めるようにってみんなで考えたんだよ
最後は俺から
宿題お手伝い
I don't want any of you guys doing my homework.
いらねえできねえくせに綾子に迷惑かけてどうすんだ
You got her.
ありがとうみんなありがとう
I do also like how it's like, hey, we'll do stuff for you now, but like only 3 times. Once you use those coupons up, it's fucking over. I ain't ever doing anything for you ever again. I have a feeling everyone's gonna get along better from now on. Still haven't heard from Tamiya though. Ah, who's supposed to give me another call today? Ahoy there, brother! Good seeing you, Nakahara. How'd your test go? It does. I like how Mikio is like he's like struggling, yet Nakahara is like barely leaning on him. Oh, just preach you passed them all flying colors. Why do they say that, by the way? What the hell does pastor like flying colors mean? That's like one of those things you say, but like it doesn't really make any damn sense. Like a rainbow? Is that what they're going for? Like because there's rainbows in the sky. I mean, rainbow can be on the ground. Rainbow can be anywhere there's freaking water. Sounds like it won't be much longer till I'm right as rain. That's another thing that don't make any damn sense. What do you mean right as rain? Rain ain't right. Well, if you get enough rest, boss, you should head to bed right now, not out and about. I can rest when I'm dead. I think he's gonna be just fine. Dadryu, it's me. Tamiya, waiting to hear from you. Where's Toma? Meeting the Prefectural Assembly just ended. Our informant seems to believe he's on his way to celebrate with a drink. Perhaps many more than just one. Got it. I have to wonder though. Got eyes on Toma. Why don't you just have your guy tell him what's going on? Seems like that's the easiest way to protect him. Operative is not only a valuable asset to me, but a prominent Okinawan politician as well. Revealing his identity would undoubtedly hinder future progress for the island. Not to mention the fact that Toma no longer trusts me. It was his decision to leave, after all. True. Probably wouldn't even think of listening to your informant after all that. I wonder if the informant's the guy from the start of the game. What's the plan? You know where he went drinking? Atsamachi, most likely. Any idea what bar? There's several that I recall him frequenting. I mean, there's only Aqua Sky, it's the only bar. We hopped around quite a few places when he brought me down there. Come to think of it, there was one that he seemed to love more than any other. It was a bar specializing in pole dancing. Oh. We haven't been to one of those. A pole dancing bar in Hatsamachi. Got it. Please, Kiryu. This is the horny bait section of the game. Toma doesn't deserve the fate that Joji would lead him to. I'll handle it. You focus on stopping the resort. The land acquisition part of it, at least. You needn't worry about that. Unlike most politicians nowadays, I'm a man of my word. Every politician says that. Like, literally everyone. They say, I'm not like other politicians. I'm a man of the people. And then they're not. And if they are, they, like, lose elections. All good over there, Aniki? The man just told me where he thinks Toma is. Guess that means you're heading out, then. That's the plan. 2 of you keep an eye on the kids for me while I'm gone. Don't you worry, Aniki. We'll watch them like a friggin' hawk. Or like a viper. Hey, do you know I have a viper on my back? I don't talk about it too often. Yeah. Be careful. Arf, arf. Arf, arf. Isn't it wonderful, Mame? Check this out, Uncle Kaz. Uncle Mikio built Mommy a doghouse. Did he? I mean, it looks a little too well constructed. But it doesn't look that well constructed that maybe he made it. Huh. Actually did a pretty good job. You tell Mikio thank you? Of course! Mama, you're one lucky pup. Mommy's saying he thinks so too. That's good to hear. You keep looking after him, alright? You bet, Uncle Kaz. Whoa, she fucking disappeared. Arf arf, arf arf. Oh, there's Chickadee. Yeah, where is old Saki been? Wasn't he like living with us? He like hasn't shown up since that sequence at the start of the game? Or relatively close to the start of the game? It was probably like part 20 because we got lost in sub-story sauce for like, I don't know, 10 videos at the start of the game. Because they just gave you like 50 right off the bat. Alright, guess we'll go. Head out that way. Had to pause because I was yawning. I don't really know why I'm not tired. I actually slept a lot last night. Which is a curse for me. Usually I'm like, I operate best on like 5 to 6. If I get like 8, I'm tired all day. It's my curse. Which I mean, it's not that bad of a curse. But it is kind of funny. That like anytime I do sleep like a normal amount of sleep, I'm like dead tired the entire day. But if I get like, I mean, sometimes if I get like 3, that's when you're like, oh man, I'm like zooted the entire day. Like if you can actually get past that like early, like, you know, because like when you wake up after 3 hours, you feel like shit. But I feel like actually, once you get past that initial wake up period, I'm like less tired for the rest of the day. Which doesn't really make any sense. But I do feel like I oftentimes operate better on less sleep than normal amounts of sleep. Sir, you're so afraid. Just broke that man's spine. Yo, 30k. Oh, we do have a sub-story here. We'll go investigate that. That'll probably be enough to round out the end of the video, unless it's like super short. And then we can go to the Asumachi next time. Excuse me, does Nakahara-san live here? He does, but he's not in right now. You also got no business with him? Why, I just need to speak with him for a moment. In that case, he's actually at my house. I can take you to him if you'd like. Wonderful. I would greatly appreciate it. Nakahara, you have a visitor. Pardon the intrusion. Pops! Oh yeah, there's a bit of a family resemblance there. Why, there's Mikio's father. Been quite a while, hasn't it? Well, no need to talk out here. Why don't you come inside? Whoa. I haven't actually seen the inside of the room. Oh, I never noticed there's a picture there of Chickadee, whose name I'm no fucking clue. Not even the slightest. I don't even have an iota of what her name is. It's completely gone from me. Unfortunately, she was written out of the series. Or at least this game. But granted, you know, I mean, that's, you know, at least I guess she didn't die. Like, I thought her ass was, like, super grass in the last game, but, you know, she survived to be immediately written out of the sequel. I heard you were shot recently. I'll add that to my reasons. I'd like you to let Mikio return to an honest life. I've got a job waiting for him at my brother's factory in Nagasaki. No one will know he was a Yakuza up there. Granted, I mean, I don't really know if he was a real Yakuza. I mean, he kind of just, like, eats stuff and, you know, doesn't really do anything. He'll be able to get a fresh start. What's the big idea, Pops? You think you can just decide everything for me? I'm staying here with the Ryoto family. You'll never survive in this world without taking everything from you, Mikio. Take it from this man who was shot with an actual gun. This isn't some television drama, you know? I'll come by again. Make sure you've gathered up your things by then. He's always been like this. Everything's always got to be exactly his way. Doesn't matter what I want. He wants to drive me to Nagasaki. Get real, Pops. Mikio. His family's quite famous around here, you know? They've been running a traditional restaurant by the station for years. However, Mikio's always had a tough time with his father. The reason he ran away was to get out from under his roof. I mean, I had nowhere else to go, so I decided to take him in. What kind of book you think that is? Is that right? That's it. Yakuza never live easy. Not just any kid off the street can make the cut. Mikio's still young. I know his father's only looking out for him. If Mikio's ever going to get out of this life, that might be his best chance. That was Mikio's father. Let's see what his son has to say. Mikio? Mikio? Arf arf? You out on the beach? Everyone loves to be out on the beach, where we do all our best brooding. Don't worry, Mikio. I really appreciate you and stuff, and think your story is very important. I just have to check the bounty of the sea first. Got a clam. You want a clam? We could keep the clam. We could keep the clam and fish. Ooh. You can just boss me around? Frickin' Nagasaki, though. Like hell I'm gonna go. Mikio. You want to stay in the Yakuza? You want to stay in the Yakuza? Then let's talk. What is it you really want out of this? Look, I get what you're saying. I'm not up to snuff yet. All I'm doing is getting in the way of Rikia and the old man. And this place is the only home I got. Honestly, all I want to do is be part of the Ryoto family. Stop, or else I'll call the police. What are you whining about? You're the one who needs to stop the bullshit. We know you've been snooping around. Yeah, in fact, we hear you've been digging up all kinds of dirt. You insist on keeping that up, we're gonna have to send you on a nice little vacation to the bottom of the Okinawan Sea. Granted, bodies are buoyant, so I don't know if you'd actually go to the bottom. I mean, I guess if we put something on your feet to make you sink, it might hit the bottom. But granted, where's the bottom of the sea? Like, what part would be considered the bottom? We'd have to go real deep out into the water to make sure you really sunk to the true bottom of the sea. Pops! Because it can't just be where there's land, because that would mean that the low tide beach is the bottom of the sea. And that's not really the bottom of the sea. The bottom's got to be all the way at the lowest point. But then we also specified the Okinawan Sea. And what part does the Okinawan Sea turn into just a regular ocean? These are the problems that perplex us Yakuza. What do you bastards think you're doing? You're stepping in Ryoto family territory. Ryoto family? So we can't keep track of all the tiny 2-bit families out there. I'm too busy thinking about the ocean. I mean, the sea. Shit, they're legally distinct entities. Maybe. I don't know. I was also told there's only 7 seas, but there sure are a hell of a lot more than 7 seas out there. It's kind of crazy when you think about it. Like, they just lied to me about the 7 seas? Because, I mean, there's all kinds of seas. There's the Caspian Sea. There's the Okinawan Sea. There's all them seas. They're basically any water between 2 bodies of land is like a sea or something. That's crazy. There's so many of them, man. What do you want with this man? Shut your goddamn mouth. Do I have to shut it for you? I'm busy talking about water here. The important stuff. What the hell, man? Oh my god, he delivered a devastating flippy kick. Sweepy kick. Oh my god, he's used the words of power. Shabada. We were warned about that. About a powerful warrior who has access to the ancient incantations of Shabada. Little stomp. Little kick. I'll remember this. I see ya. Your ass is going down. You alright, Pops? What happened to you? Don't touch me. You Yakuza trash laying no vulgarity and violence. All these hooligans even threatened my life. And you're no better than any of them. Pops? Wasn't that a little hush? I don't know what's going on, but something bad would happen if Mikio didn't show up to save you. I'll call the police if I'm in trouble. I don't need help from the Yakuza, and I certainly don't need help from my son, if that's what he considers himself. Mikio, I want you to go to Nagasaki at once. Understood? You'll have a chance to return to a normal life. I wonder what's gotten into my old man. I mean, when I joined the family, I wasn't exactly thrilled, but never been this out of whack before. If you want to find out, then ask. You're not a kid anymore, you know? Yeah, you're right, sir. Or whatever. Damn, he's fast. But alright, I think we'll call it here. And we will investigate Mikio's sub-story some more next time. Oh yeah, you can see the picture now. Just kind of hard to really make out what it's supposed to be behind the little box here. But alrighty, I'm Extra Cheesy 87. Stay tuned for the next part. And bye, guys.